Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. In today's pick a card reading, our topic is taking a leap of faith in romance. I recently did a reading, what would happen if you took a leap of faith, and that was a general reading, and someone suggested that I do the same type of reading, only specifically for romance. So I am putting this one out there for you. And this can really be anything. So this can be taking a leap of faith in romance in general. This could mean, putting yourself back out there into the dating world. This could be for taking a leap of faith with someone specific. This could be maybe, within your romantic situation, you want to take a leap of faith together by moving somewhere or by starting a business or whatever adventure you might want to go on with this person. So this can really cover kind of a broad spectrum of romantic situations. And I have 3 cards laid out here for you that we'll get into in just a second here. And once you choose your card, you will be able to find the timestamps below that will take you to your reading, to the exact place in your reading, depending on which pile you choose. And also, if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is also linked below. But please always remember that that is the only way to book a session with me. So if anybody ever contacts you or reaches out to you to book a reading with me, just know that that is not me or anyone affiliated with me. Okay, so let's get into your cards here. So I have 3 cards laid out from 3 different decks. All of them, they're all the Page of Cups. So let me show you. For pile number 1, you have the Page of Cups from the Good Fortune Tarot. And your crystal is the Angel Aura Quartz. Pile number 2, you have the Page of Cups from the Awaken Tarot, and you have the Rhodonite crystal. Pile number 3, you have the Page of Cups from the Pulp Girls Tarot, and you have the Moonstone crystal. All right, you can take your time choosing your card or cards. If you need more time, you can pause the video, and I will see you in your readings. Hello, pile number 1. You have the Angel Aura Quartz, and this is your card, your Page of Cups from the Good Fortune Tarot. I'm going to put this back in the deck, and we are going to start with your Oracle cards. Okay, our question today, or our topic, is taking a leap of faith in romance. And what would that look like? What can you tell us for pile number 1, please? We have fellow travelers, support is all around you. So what I'm feeling with this card is that you taking a leap of faith with this person on your mind or with your romantic partner and kind of starting a new venture, depending on what your specific situation is, I feel that this person, and I'm feeling like it's very reciprocal. I'm feeling like you would support each other, and not just that, but I feel like there is support around you. So I feel like family and friends will be in favor of this connection, of this, this love connection, this pairing of the two of you. And if you're going to start some sort of venture together, moving somewhere together, like I said earlier, starting a business or something like that, I feel like you will find like all the ingredients that you need to move forward with this particular connection, or if you're already in a relationship, kind of starting something new together. Okay, so I feel like basically what I'm seeing here is that everything kind of like lines up for the two of you. Okay. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past and heal the present. So with this, and when we look at taking a leap of faith, okay, what I'm getting here is that this is a safe place, okay? Support is all around you. So doing something in romance, taking a leap of faith in romance in this particular instance, there is safety, okay? There's safety. There's also a sense of needing to clear something in the past, okay? So that you can move forward with this person, with whatever this leap of faith is. And, you know, maybe you haven't been dating for a while. Maybe you've taken some time to yourself, and maybe that was because of a bad breakup or a relationship kind of falling apart or something like that. So what I'm seeing here is before you take this leap of faith, make sure that you cleanse your energy. Make sure that you're not bringing this into this leap of faith with you, okay? Because there's a lot of positives connected to this leap of faith. So the last thing that you want to do is bring anything negative into the situation. Now, let's say, for instance, that you're thinking about taking a leap of faith with a romantic partner that you were previously with. Let's say that you took time apart from each other. Maybe you broke up. Maybe, you know, maybe you were living in different locations and you couldn't really see each other that much. And you're wondering, should I take a leap of faith and move forward with this person? What Spirit is saying in this case with clear the past and heal the present is let go of any animosity or let go of anything that you may be holding on to from the past with this person. So if you had an argument and you split up for a while, leave that argument in the past. Okay, don't bring that into this leap of faith that you're going to be taking with this person. Okay. All right, what else can you tell us for pile number 1, please? Oh, that one really wants to come out. Oh, we have kindred partnership. And oh my gosh, you have 2 rainbows. Look, you have a rainbow here and you have a rainbow here. That is amazing. And I'm getting a sense with this card, and so your very first card and this card, that there's a sense of looking toward the future, okay? Which makes sense because here we have clear the past, heal the present, and then here there's something about this rainbow and the lighthouse on this island here. I'm just getting a sense of looking to the future, building a future, and what is it? What am I trying to say here? There's like forward movement. Okay, so there's a great sense of like positivity moving forward with this leap of faith that we're looking at here, right? And that's especially why you don't want to bring any negativity into the future with this person. So you might already know this person. Like I said, this could be a past relationship where you're thinking about getting back together. You could be just getting back into the dating scene. Whatever it is, there's a lot of positivity coming in here. And I feel like it's so positive that it could almost erase anything from the past that caused a lot of pain or miscommunication or not wanting to put yourself out there, right? And there's another thing that I'm getting here with support is all around you. With these 2 people here, I'm feeling support. I'm feeling like they're supporting each other. And obviously here, one person is holding the other person up and in a sense supporting that person, but I feel like it's very reciprocal. Obviously with kindred partnership, you know, you could expect that from that type of partnership. But, and so this is holding true, and everything I talk about going forward and in this reading holds true for whatever your situation is. You know, if this is about dating somebody or if this is about going into some kind of partnership with your romantic partner, okay? Like moving somewhere, starting a business, like I said earlier. So no matter what it is, I feel like it's very supported. I feel like both of you are in alignment with where you want to see this going forward. It's like you have the same vision for your future. Then we have deserving. Wow. So here, Spirit says that you're both deserving of this growth and this new opportunity. And I'm hearing that it's time. Yeah, I'm hearing that it's time. You have butterflies here. You have birds up here. It's time to move forward with this vision that you have. Everything is lining up. Things are coming into alignment. Look at all of the flowers down here. There's a lot of growth. There's positivity. There's a lot of beauty going forward with this person, with this project that you may be thinking about doing with this person. And it's time. You deserve this. The other person deserves this. You deserve to be in this loving kindred partnership with each other. And I feel like there will be a lot of rewards going forward, because you have the rainbow here, and all of these flowers here, and then the basket here. So a lot of rewards, and feeling like, I'm hearing like feeling like it was worth it, feeling like, you know, you put in the time and the effort to cultivate these flowers, to cultivate the relationship, right? And it will all be worth it in the end, or to cultivate like a business venture or something that you may be doing together. So I'm seeing that it would definitely be worth it here to take that leap of faith. What else can you tell us, please? Taking a leap of faith in romance. For pile number 1. We have the Page of Wands. So I feel like definitely some of you could be starting something new with a partner. So like I said, taking a leap of faith in romance in the sense of moving somewhere, moving in together even, you know, anything like that. And then, and with that, I feel like this is something that you would enjoy, okay? Something that is new and exciting. And I feel like, you know, whatever your situation is, I feel like what's coming up here is there's a lot of passion, there's attraction, there's, again, I'm getting like looking toward the future. Remember how I talked about the island here? And what I'm seeing, the way that this person is looking at the wands here and the little, what would that be called? Like the little fires, like the little flames. Sorry, I don't know. My mind was just totally blank. I'm like, what is that? The flames here, it's like these, it's representing to me all these different things that you want to accomplish with this person. Like I said, looking toward the future here. So, and then you have the bees buzzing around here. So it's like a lot of excitement, a lot of ideas, things you want to do together. The Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles, what I'm seeing here is there is a great sense of grounding. There's a sense of, again, there's support, okay? Support in comfort and a nurturing energy. There's a sense of long-term potential, long-term growth, putting effort into something, and seeing those rewards. There's also a sense of something being healthy, okay? And that's probably why it's important to clear the past and heal the present, because this connection going forward, it seems very, very healthy, very grounded. So this could be different than something that you've had in the past, okay? So something more substantial, tangible, something that's more committed than perhaps something was in the past. And if you're wanting to start something and do something with this romantic partner, like start something new or a business venture or something like that, I see that it has great potential, great potential, something that would make money, something that you would be successful doing. And if you're wanting to like move somewhere or something like that, you know, these are just examples because this is a general reading. I see you having great success with this. And definitely there's commitment here. This could even be representing marriage, because I'm really noticing the ring on the Queen's finger, okay? She has a ring on. So I'm definitely, especially with kindred partnership, okay? This could absolutely be something, you know, marriage, indicating marriage here. Wow. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. And given our topic, taking a leap of faith in romance, and you get the Wheel of Fortune, this is a very, very, very positive sign. A sign that things are lining up for you. And you know in romance how they say there's other fish in the sea? And you literally have fish in the sea here, okay? And there's a fish leaping out of the water here. So I'm hearing great catch, okay? Great idea. If you've had issues in the past with finding a partner who aligns with you, you know, someone who's respectful of who you are, someone who, you know, is truthful, or, you know, anything like that, the tide is changing, okay? You're gonna have great luck with this person, or meeting someone new, or a business venture that you may be going on with this person. Okay, then we have the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, I feel like, okay, there's a couple things going on here. Where do I want to start with this? First of all, with the High Priestess and kindred partnership, I feel that there's a psychic connection between the two of you, something that's what certain people might say unexplainable, but it's explainable in the sense that you could definitely have a past life connection with this person. I'm also feeling like there is something going on here where you're finding the answers within taking this leap of faith. You're finding the answers to something that has been missing in your life. And what do I mean by that? I mean that, you know, if something's been missing in your life in a romantic sense, I feel like you're going to find that, okay? You're going to find this kindred partnership. If something has been missing in your life within a current relationship, I feel that you're going to find it by taking a leap of faith and going on some venture, taking, you know, a leap of faith with a business idea, or with moving to a new city or a new country together, something like that. So you're finding what you've been looking for. You're finding something that was missing, okay? And the two of you are very, very, very spiritually connected, psychically connected. Yeah, there's definitely a past life connection going on here. Wow, so here you have the King of Pentacles. And you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So I'm just feeling like this is very grounding, especially when I like look at these cards like from, you know, far away, when I'm not focusing on just one card, but when I take everything in all at once, it's very grounding, physically and emotionally. And I'm telling you, some of you are going to be starting a business with this person. I saw it in the beginning before we pulled too many cards, and I'm seeing it now with the Queen and the King of Pentacles. It's like you're either like building a business together, something like that, or you're building like a beautiful home together where you're going to have children, and then, you know, you'll have grandchildren eventually. You may have fur babies, but I'm really seeing that you're setting a very, very strong, firm foundation with this person. I feel like you're both willing to put in equal effort. And, you know, when one person is down, the other person can help lift you up, and vice versa. So there's, you know, great support here, and great support also for your hopes and your dreams and your visions about the future that you have. Wow. So you have the Six of Wands. So you know what I'm seeing with the Six of Wands? aside from this being successful, you taking this leap of faith in romance, it's going to turn out to be very successful. But I'm also seeing, remember I talked about it with the support is all around you, where other people around you will love the two of you together. It's like other people will see your synergistic energy, will see how loving you are together, will just kind of, feel the love with the two of you being around. So I feel like friends and family support you. I feel like everybody kind of gets along for the most part. There might be someone here or there that has a personal problem and kind of brings that in with negative energy. But for the most part, it's like it's even the people around you, the friends and family, it's like this happy, like extended family and friend group. I feel like your side and their side, everybody gets along here. So that's really nice. And then also, if you're starting some kind of business venture or moving somewhere, moving to a different state, country, whatever, whatever it is, there's great success. There's great happiness here. And I just heard this is just the beginning. So there's more to come. So I feel like you have a lot to accomplish together. Yeah, look. So here you have the Chariot. I just said you have a lot to accomplish together, and now you have the Chariot card. So that's basically what this card is talking about. Great accomplishments, reaching success after success after success, putting in that hard work. And it's interesting also with the Chariot because you have the 2 here in front of the Chariot. So it's like you're both on the same page. Like I said earlier, you're putting in equal effort and you're both heading toward the same goal, the same outcome. You're both invested in where you've been, where you're going, and accomplishing that and building this dream that you have. Okay? And we have the 6 of Swords here. Interesting, isn't it, that the 6 of Swords is below rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. So with the 6 of Swords, you, with taking the leap of faith in romance, right? You can't get to this. You can't get to this success card right here unless you fully let go of the past, okay? Until you fully experience the 6 of Swords card, which means you're moving away from something in the past that it's no longer working for you, some kind of anxiety, something that was on your mind, something that was causing a sense of distress, okay? So let me give you a couple examples of what I'm seeing here. Excuse me. See, I can tell that there's something that needs to be released here because I just coughed, and I'm sorry for coughing in your ear. So what, and I was kind of getting the feeling a little bit in the Chariot card. And it's interesting that this came right after that. So examples, what I mean by that is, let's say that, just for example, you were burned really bad in a past relationship, and for a while you were like, oh, that's it. I'm never dating again. I am done. I'm over it. And then, you were thinking, well, it would be nice to have a partner in my life. Eventually I would like to maybe get married or, just have someone in my life. Well, you can't get to that point where you're meeting somebody until you clear whatever hurt you in the past, right? I mean, technically you could, but why would you bring this pain with you, right? So you want to cleanse that. You want to get rid of that. If there is something that happened in a current relationship where you split up, something happened, and now you're thinking, should I take a leap of faith and get back together with this person? Same thing. Whatever hurt you in the past with this person, it needs to be released on your side, on their side, in order to go forward. Okay. Let's say you want to start a business with someone. Okay. So with your, not someone, but your romantic partner, if you want, or you want to move somewhere with them or something like that. There could be something going on here that you need to clear. So maybe you tried a business venture before and it didn't quite work out for you. Okay, so you need to clear any thoughts or any anxieties about, oh, well, what if it doesn't work this time, right? I mean, there's a healthy level of thought like that, right? So that you can, you know, look at your checks and balances, make sure everything is in alignment, but you don't want that to overtake everything. So, you know, I think you kind of get the picture here of what I'm saying with the Six of Swords. Definitely letting go of any negativity, because going forward, it's so positive and you deserve it. And this is your time. So why would you bring anything negative into the picture? The Nine of Cups. And you know what's interesting about this particular Nine of Cups is, you know, usually the Nine of Cups is someone by themselves, which this person obviously is. But this person is also saying, join me. Okay, so that's very, very interesting. This is pointing to that partnership. This is pointing to great success together. Okay, together. Taking this leap of faith in romance, there's great success, there's great emotional fulfillment. And, you know, again, it's right below Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune can also indicate, or, you know, answer the question, what will happen if I take a leap of faith? Well, you're going to have great luck. That's exactly what's going to happen. Okay, so I see sharing like a deeper level of intimacy with someone is what I'm seeing with the Knight of Cups. Getting to know someone more on like a deeper emotional, spiritual level, and really enjoying what you find when you know, get to that deeper level. And then here we have the Three of Cups. So this is a celebration card. This is, I mean, they could literally be taking a leap of faith. You see the rock back here. So these people may have jumped off the rock, taken that leap of faith, and loving that they did that. Okay, so I'm feeling with the Three of Cups and the High Priestess here, what this is telling me is with the High Priestess, obviously you don't know exactly how it's going to turn out until you do it. So what do? Do you take a leap of faith, or do you just walk away from it completely? Okay. And so what this is showing me is that going forward, taking this leap of faith, the result will be this Three of Cups card, where you're going to be so glad that you took this leap of faith. There's emotional fulfillment, happiness, just this abundance of, you know, joy and good feelings, and things really working out very well for you. And then you have the Two of Cups. Okay, so this is finding someone and finding situations with this person where everything just kind of blends together. Everything is like, what was that? Kind of like the support is all around you. It's like everything just kind of commingles. Everything just flows. Everything is working perfectly. And not just that, but look at this bird here with the crown, okay? And then you have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So it's like something about your energy together is unstoppable. And I believe it's because you have this kindred partnership here. So it's like you're each deserving of this type of love, of this, you know, level of commitment. But something about when you come together, it's like this powerful explosion of energy where you could accomplish anything, okay? Yeah, it's just a really cool energy that you two have together. Okay, let's get your last card. Whoops. Okay, these are stuck. I wonder if we're supposed to look at those. I think we're supposed to look at these because they were stuck there. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. Let me fix these a little bit. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. You know, putting in the effort, putting in the energy into this relationship, into this leap of faith that you may be taking with this person, but it doesn't feel like effort. It does, I mean, some days it probably will, right? But for the most part, it's something that you love, something the other person is going to love. This is supporting each other, watching out for each other, encouraging each other. And definitely, if you're wanting to start a business or some kind of venture with your romantic partner, this is success. Slowly but surely, you will have success. You will get noticed for what it is that you're doing, and everything is going to come together for you. Now, let's look at these two cards. because as you saw, I was trying to move the deck and these two were just not moving. So let's see what we have here. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so you're protected. Spirit is saying that you're protected. I'm hearing that you've learned lessons. You've learned how to deal with things differently. There's something about you won't repeat the past. Okay, so that could mean that you won't be stepping into another bad relationship. This could mean that if you're getting back together with someone, you or your partner or both of you have learned from the past, and you're going to take time to assess things more carefully going forward, okay? And communication and actions and things like that will all line up and match. And I'm feeling like, you know, with this little animal here, it's like there's protection. Like there's just something about things being different than they were before. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, see, looking at things differently, and the Queen like looks at her cup, examines the cup. So can you still see that? Yeah. Okay. So with the Queen of Cups, it's like things are more balanced now. Things are, hard work is paying off here. There's a great sense of emotional satisfaction. There's a sense of nurturing. There's a sense of patience, okay? Patience, understanding, seeing someone else's perspective, and persistence, all of these things, okay? That's what I'm seeing throughout this reading. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it helped you. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked below. Thank you so much and good luck. Hello, pile number 2. You have the Rhodonite crystal, and your card is this Page of Cups from the Awaken Tarot. So I'm going to put this back in the deck, and we're going to start with your oracle cards. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell us if pile number 2 takes a leap of faith in romance? Wow, you have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. That's really cool. I love that. I'm getting a sense that there's a lot of gifts. Like, I mean, it could be literal gifts, but I'm feeling like gifts in the sense of blessings. I'm feeling like hard work is paying off. So that could mean a couple different things. So that could mean that you've done work on yourself, and now you're ready to find your soulmate. You know, so now you're putting yourself out there. That could mean that you went on 50 bad dates and your hard work is paying off because you're finally going to find that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, right? You put in that hard work. Things are going to pay off for you. And then if you're watching this reading because you're thinking about taking a leap of faith with a relationship that you're already in, so wondering, should we move somewhere together? Should we take a leap of faith and start a business together? I'm feeling like, yes, absolutely. You will be very, very blessed with this venture. And I wasn't sure if I was going to point this out or not, but it keeps coming up. Spirit keeps saying it. In pile number 1, there were 2 rainbows it was a different card. So I just want to point that out to you. There might be something in pile 1 that resonates with you, something that's important. So if you want to watch it, go for it. If not, then obviously just watch this one. Okay, so let's see what else we have for you. Grounding, go deep and explore your roots. Well, I feel like this is exactly why you're having these rainbow blessings, because you've done the work. Okay, remember when I said that? I feel like you've become grounded. I feel like you've gone deep, you've explored your roots, you have healed if you needed to heal yourself, you've worked on yourself, maybe you up-leveled your life. Maybe with grounding, maybe you healed from a past relationship that really hurt you. And by doing that work and clearing that energy, now you're ready for the blessings, okay? If you are in a current relationship, someone, let's say maybe you had some problems in the past, you were thinking about maybe splitting up or breaking up, getting a divorce, moving out, whatever it is. And then maybe you took some time, you worked on the relationship, or you communicated, and now you're watching this saying, well, should I take a leap of faith with this person and, see what happens in the future, see if we really did repair what was wrong, what was broken. Again, I feel like you did that work. If you're watching this reading because you're wanting to, go on some venture with this person, starting a business or moving somewhere, I feel like you will be blessed because I'm seeing here that you've done the groundwork before starting a new venture. You've thought about it. You've been quite methodical about how would we do this? What would be your role? What would be my role? And with that sense of planning, it's going to be rewarded. Okay. What else can you tell us for pile number 2? Taking a leap of faith in romance. I feel like these 2 cards want to come out. Okay. So we have conflict. This makes sense because what I was just talking about with grounding. Because I was talking about fixing a conflict with grounding, right? Whether it was a past relationship that really, really hurt you, you've gone deep, you fixed it, okay? If you're already in a relationship with grounding, I saw you fixing something from the past, okay? Working hard. Do you see this is conflict? But look at this person is trying to stay safe in the conflict, is trying to work through the conflict. This isn't somebody who's showing anger and saying, I'm just going to give up. I don't want to do this anymore. This is someone who's fighting for something, someone who's putting in the effort, okay? And then, if you're trying to start a business together or move somewhere or something like that, let's look at the business for a minute, okay, with conflict here. Maybe you had to really, really dig deep and try to figure out, how can we start this business? Do we need a loan? How are we going to market things? Whatever it is, I feel like there's effort, okay? And effort being put into it, whatever your situation is, the sails are putting in effort, okay, on the boat, and this person is putting in effort. So there's a sense of coming together to like weather the storms, okay? Because you have the sea down here that's very volatile and 2 things working together here, okay? So these 2 cards, the grounding and the conflict, go so well together because not only am I seeing that where you may have worked on something, whether it was yourself or working on things within a current relationship, or figuring things out on how to get things to work moving forward, things are working together here, okay? Then we have dark thoughts. So with dark thoughts, it's interesting that there is kind of like this maze here, right? And I'm feeling with the dark thoughts that there's kind of a maze that you or this other person, or perhaps both of you, are like working through, are navigating. And these dark thoughts, I'm really getting a sense that this is your fear, okay? Fears of, well, what if I do this and it doesn't work out? What if I'm vulnerable? What if I put myself out there again and it doesn't work out? What if it does, all these what ifs, but my question is, are you asking any positive what ifs? Like, what if it does work out? What if we're successful? And so I do see that there is a sense of conflict here and a sense of fear, a sense of being afraid to take this leap of faith. Okay. And I really feel like that's another reason why you have this grounding card here, because it's like, okay, explore what are these dark thoughts? Is there something that you need to release before you actually move forward with someone, before you look for a new partner? Okay. Is there something, if you're getting back together with someone, did you work through everything? Did you express everything? Because if you didn't, what I see here is that communication is the key. I mean, which, usually it is, but especially in this case, because the sails are working with the sailor, okay? So it's possible to get things to work, okay? It might be, remember I was talking about hard work with this card? With hard work, I'm hearing anything is possible, okay? Now, let's get into your tarot cards so we can get some more specific information for you. What else can you tell us for pile number 2, please? Taking a leap of faith in romance. Okay. Yeah, we have the 9 of Swords. There's so much fear. So much fear that we have here. And what is it with this maze? Hold on, let me look at this for a second again. I'm seeing and feeling there's a fear of getting stuck in something. A fear of starting something and not being able to finish something, like not being, okay, what is it? Hold on, let me see. A fear of starting something and being caught up in chaos. So I don't know that it's necessarily not being able to finish something, unless that's for those of you who might be getting ready to start a business with your partner, and that's what your leap of faith is. But here's the thing, no matter what it is that you're worried about, the 9 of Swords definitely talks about worrying, something keeping you up at night, but the 9 of Swords, with the 9 of Swords, it usually does not happen. This is worrying about something that isn't worthy of your time, because it's usually not going to happen, okay? There are, strange things that can happen. We don't have complete control over things, right? Everyone has free will, but with the 9 of Swords, this is a card of worrying for basically no reason, because whatever you're worrying about is not going to come to fruition. And look at it, it's right below rainbow blessings. Okay, blessings are showering your life. So what are you so worried about? Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. Sorry, I think, let me fix this lighting real quick, because I think it's kind of, there we go. You can see the colors better. Okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles here. Great new beginnings. And like I said, it's going to be effort, right? We talked about that here with the rainbow blessings, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be so worth it. A beautiful relationship, a beautiful connection, working through conflict. And I'm also hearing that as you both work through conflict, as you both talk about things, if this is like a current relationship that you're trying to fix, okay, then that just brings you closer together. Okay, and this is a brand new connection, relationship. If you're just, stepping out into the dating world again, there's great success waiting for you. Okay, for some of you, it might be a little bit of effort. If you're trying to meet someone and you're putting yourself out there, you might need to, go on a few bad dates to find the right date, right? But you will get there. It will be so worth it. Then we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like taking this leap of faith could absolutely lead you to a place of finding someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with. I'm getting a sense that there's this great sense of finding someone who's in it for the long term, okay? Finding a stable relationship, a deep sense of commitment, and a lot of growth, success. There's a lot of success connected to taking this leap of faith in romance, okay? And I feel also great success in finding exactly what you were looking for. The Devil card. I just had a feeling this card was going to come up because of the dark thoughts, okay? What Spirit is saying here is that don't let your dark thoughts, don't let your fears about everything that could go wrong, don't let that control you, and try to step away from that. Try to clear that from your mind, because really the only thing that that's going to do is harm you, okay, and keep you up at night. It can definitely harm whatever this leap of faith is, whatever you're stepping into, whatever, you know, whether it's a new relationship or trying to fix a past relationship or a current relationship or starting a new venture. Your fear, I'm hearing the only thing that could hold you back is your fear. Okay, what is after this? Yeah, look, so here you have the Queen of Swords. And I was talking about, excuse me, see, I can tell that there's something, I could tell that there's something that needs to be released here, because anytime I cough like that, it's always at a point when it's like a devil card moment where there's a lot of fear, something needs to be released, something that can prevent you from achieving these blessings over here. And it was right as I was about to say that whatever these dark thoughts are, they need to be cleared. And I get the sense that once you clear those dark thoughts, once you get a sense of grounding, once you release those dark thoughts into the earth, right? Then things start to clear up for you, and you no longer see this, right? And now you see this. Do you see how much clearer things are? It's like the storm has passed, the clouds are clearing, things are making sense. There's this great sense of clarity, and there's great communication here also. And I feel like the communication is with yourself and someone else, but let me start with yourself. You're no longer feeding into these fears, okay? You're no longer letting these fears that you have control you about, what if it doesn't work out? What if I'm vulnerable? What if I put myself out there and then it doesn't work out? Okay, so communication with yourself, communication with someone else, okay? Maybe the other person has these dark thoughts. Maybe it's not you. Maybe these dark thoughts are controlling the other person here. And what I see is that with, communication comes clarity. With grounding comes clarity. So, having, a sense of clearing the air. Why am I hearing let the dust settle? I don't know what that means. That might mean something very specific to some of you. Like maybe you had a huge argument with a current partner and you're wondering, should I take a leap of faith and talk to this person and see if we can work through this? And that could be, let the dust settle. And then, from there, communicating will then help to erase these dark thoughts and help to get things moving in a more positive direction. Yeah, see? Now you have the Ace of Swords, and that's exactly what I was saying with getting things moving in a positive direction. This connection, this leap of faith, if you're starting something new with a current partner, it has great, great, great potential. Great potential. There's clarity coming in from both sides, right? Because here you have this sword and you have this sword, right? But even if we just look at this sword, especially actually this one, because on each side, right, there's clarity. But look at, you have 3 and you have 3 here. So it's like equal perception of what you want going forward. There's equal effort going forward. There's like everything is clear as day now, whereas here it was clouded. So it's absolutely possible to conquer these dark thoughts and this conflict, whatever the conflict was, whatever the dark thoughts were or are. Taking a leap of faith, moving past those, I feel is going to be very beneficial. And here we have the 8 of Wands. So with the 8 of Wands, what does that mean? Things are coming together. Oh, okay. So taking a leap of faith in romance, I feel like things come together very quickly. I feel like there's a sense of comfort very quickly. So if you're taking a leap of faith with a particular person, I feel like very quickly you will overcome these fears. Very quickly you will kind of ease into things and feel like, you know what, I feel safe with this person. I feel safe moving forward with this person. If you're starting a new venture with somebody, I feel like pretty quickly you're going to see how things are lining up, how, you know, both of your ideas are in direct alignment with this vision that you have moving forward. You know, if you want to start a business or something like that, or, you know, you want to move somewhere new, I feel like your vision and compromises and things like that just line up almost where you don't even have to compromise on anything. Everything is just kind of in alignment and moving forward very quickly, very swiftly. And I feel like, you know, anything that was negative here, I feel like once you get grounded, that feeling of being grounded stays, and this goes along with the Nine of Swords here and the Devil. And here we have the Hierophant. Yeah, absolutely. So taking a leap of faith in romance could definitely lead you to finding your soulmate, to finding your future spouse, and also taking a leap of faith in romance, if this is within a current relationship, okay, that you had difficulties in. This could be like renewing your vows, okay? This could be relearning how to be together. This could be definitely building something together. So building a home together, building a business together, building a new life together of some sort. And this is commitment. Okay, this is a great sense of commitment. And what is the other thing that's coming through here? Oh, yeah, communication, listening to each other, talking through things, all of that. It's, like I said, it's that commitment. It's like wanting to, putting an equal effort in going forward. And here we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so with the Eight of Swords, when we look at conflict, dark thoughts, the Nine of Swords, and the Devil card, these are just thoughts. Remember how I told you with the Nine of Swords, this is a card that means you have this great worry, this anxiety over things that don't really matter, things that, negative things that are not going to come to fruition, okay? So I think I said something about the Eight of Swords. I mean, not specifically this card, but earlier I said something about it. It looks like the only thing holding you back from having this beautiful new start with somebody is your fear. Your fear about, oh, well, what could happen? What if I trust somebody and they break my trust? You know, what if we start a business and it fails? Right. I mean, you could say that with absolutely everything and never get anywhere in life, right? So truly, that's what I'm seeing here, is that is the only thing holding you back from taking this leap of faith and having it be a very, very positive thing. Yeah. The Fool card, talking about taking a leap of faith. So yeah, when you take this leap of faith, you want to take the leap of faith and you want to spread your wings and fly and, you know, meet this beautiful person or start this beautiful life with someone that you already know, or a business venture or something like that. And yeah, you want to be a little cautious. You want to make sure that, you know, you're doing things correctly and you're not stepping on anyone's toes, and, you know, everyone's in alignment. But at the same time, what I'm seeing here, this means, yes, take that leap of faith. Okay, take that leap of faith. Don't let your fears hold you back. Okay, because you have, look at this, you have the Devil, conflict, and dark thoughts all right here in line with the Fool. So there's definitely a fear about moving forward, and what does that look like, and what if it doesn't work out? Okay, but I'm seeing that this is a very blessed new beginning. Okay, don't forget you have the rainbow blessings up here. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Look at that. You have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Right, in alignment. So what I'm feeling with the Queen of Cups is that it will all be worth it. I feel like, you know, a year from now or 2 years from now or 2 months from now, 6 months from now, whatever it is, I feel like you will look back and you will be so glad that you took this leap of faith. I feel like there will be a great sense of gratitude and accomplishment and just a great sense of nurturing something, building something, enjoying your success, enjoying the fruits of your labor, seeing how far you've come together, how successful you've been, and really celebrating that, really, you know, enjoying that. And there's a great sense of like peace and pride and comfort in what you've built regarding this leap of faith. Okay, so we just put down the Queen of Cups and now you have the King of Cups. I mean, I love this. I love this. So what I'm seeing here is two people coming together. And again, it doesn't matter what gender, right? We're just looking at the energy, especially in a general reading, okay? So what we have here is two people who have done the work, who have put in the effort, two people who have overcome worry, anxieties, fears, and who have communicated openly, possibly about those fears, and who have listened openly, right? That also is important. And two people who have built a very strong foundation together, and two people who have moved forward and in a very, very grounded relationship or business or whatever it is that you're taking a leap of faith with, right? And I'm feeling like there's a great sense of comfort that's coming with this, a great sense of balance, very loving, nurturing, caring, all of those things. Very, very supported, very reciprocal. There's an even exchange of give and receive, you know, all of these things coming together. So remember though, the only thing preventing this are these fears and a lack of communication. So as long as you can ground those fears, as long as you have open communication, then you can achieve this. And absolutely, especially with the Hierophant and the Queen and King of Cups here, this could definitely be marriage potential, or the marriage in the sense of like a successful business or something like that. If you're taking a leap of faith together, if you're already together and you're going to take a leap of faith on a new venture. Okay, so that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked below. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, pile number 3. You have the Moonstone crystal, and this is your Page of Cups from the Pulp Girls Tarot. I'm going to put this back in the deck, and we are going to start with your oracle cards. All right, what can you tell us for pile number 3, please? Taking a leap of faith in romance. This one, okay. Embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. Wow, and look at, you have the butterflies here. I feel like your vision for whatever it is that you're wanting, you know, whatever your hope is with this leap of faith, I feel like it's materializing, or it will materialize, okay? And I just get this sense that you're going to be, you're going to have like this sense of awe and like, wow, this is better than I expected, okay? So I see things turning out very, very well for you. First light, beginning a new cycle. Wow. And look here how there's the eggs here in the nest. So that's very interesting. I feel like seasons are changing for you in the sense of having better luck in finding the right partner, having luck with, beginning a new cycle. Some of you might be getting ready to, so if you're already in a relationship, some of you may be getting ready to saying, you know what, let's take a leap of faith. I feel like we're ready to start a family. Let's now's the time, right? And so with these eggs here, I feel like Spirit is saying that, yeah, this does look like the right time for you. This is a great time for a new cycle. This is, things are coming together for you and you're ready to take that next step. This could also be, if you're going to take a leap of faith, moving in with somebody or starting a business venture with someone. I feel like there's great success waiting for you with whatever this is. Maybe you're getting back into dating. Maybe you've been single for a while. And now you're going to, start this new cycle of looking for that perfect partner. And what I'm seeing here is that you're going to have success with whatever this is, this leap of faith. It holds success with it. What else can you tell us for pile number 3? The honoring path. And look, this is success. The honoring path. It's like you're going to, I'm getting the sense that you're doing things right this time. Something about doing things correctly, doing things right. Everything just seems to be lining up for you. And again, look at how successful this card is. It's like being rewarded for your hard work. Seeing, everything that you've manifested coming to life. I feel that there's celebration with 2 people here, even though there's multiple people down here, but there's like celebrating each other's successes, in your own individual lives, supporting each other and being enthusiastic about each other. And I feel like this is something that lasts, right? This is something like long-term, like rooting for each other in the long term, having success with ventures, whatever it is that you may be getting ready to start. And then we have commitment, and here it says contract. I don't think you can really see that, but right here it says contract. So absolutely, this could mean marriage with contract. This could be signing some sort of business contract together. Because taking a leap of faith in romance, right? This could mean that you're already in a romantic partnership, but you're going to take a leap of faith with starting a business or moving somewhere, whatever it is. And so in, either of those cases, you could definitely be signing paperwork, legal paperwork. If you're getting married, let's say you're going to get engaged and take that leap of faith in getting married, then you may be signing a contract with, like a legal contract for your marriage or a contract for a venue or something like that, right? So really what I'm seeing here with commitment and honoring path is that this person, this idea, the 2 of you together, whether it's just the 2 of you or whether you're starting a new venture together, I feel that you're both very committed. So I feel like you can trust this person. I feel like they're honorable. They will be committed to you. You will be committed to them. And it could absolutely lead to marriage if this is a new partnership, like a new relationship. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 3? So here you have the 10 of Pentacles, which can absolutely mean marriage. Okay, something long-term. What would happen if you took a leap of faith? I feel that as long as you put in the effort, you could definitely, absolutely see long-term commitment, definitely marriage, definitely if you don't want to get married but you want to be with somebody long-term. I'm getting the sense that this can be like exactly what you're looking for. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, I feel like there's great transformation that could happen here. I get a sense of taking a leap of faith, not knowing exactly how it's going to turn out, but what it turns into is great commitment. So this could be showing that you have great passion for someone. There's great passion for this relationship or an idea that you want to pursue together. But not knowing, is it going to work or not? Wondering, should I be vulnerable? Should I put my effort into this? How is it going to turn out? Is it going to be worth it? Is the other person going to be as committed as I am? And I'm seeing that, yes, what is going to happen once you take this leap of faith is you're going to see this, this idea that you have transform into this beautiful new cycle. And all this abundance and happiness that's coming in from that, okay? And then we have the Nine of Cups. There's great success, a dream coming true, a wish coming true. So if your wish, if your hope, if your desire is to, get married or have a long-term commitment with somebody, I absolutely see that happening here, okay? If your greatest wish is that you could get back together with someone and it will be successful. I see that happening here. If your wish is to start, this great new venture with your current partner, I see that being successful. I see your hopes and your dreams coming true here. Okay. Then we have the King of Cups. So there's definitely, what I'm feeling with the King of Cups is that in the beginning, there may be a little bit of fear as you start this new life with this person, you start moving forward with this person, but I'm seeing that being balanced out, okay, with a feeling of comfort, peace, safety, and really starting to trust and believe that your dreams are possible, that you've literally like stepped into your dream. You're seeing it appear and formulate right before your eyes, and you're feeling very confident and very secure. All of these things regarding this leap of faith. Okay, so you're going to be very grateful that you took this leap of faith, and you're going to feel very supported, very, very supported by this other person. And I'm also feeling like anything that may have been difficult in the past is a thing of the past. So this could mean a couple different things. This could mean within the relationship, like if you're already in a relationship with this person and you had difficulties and you thought about maybe breaking up or splitting up or something like that. I feel like all of those feelings dissipate. And then there's this great sense of calmness and comfort and like everything just kind of working out. Okay. If you've had relationships in the past that ended badly or that were a waste of time or, whatever it is, I feel like that's all a thing of the past. Any kind of chaos or anything that was difficult, that just becomes a thing of the past and you're beginning this new cycle. Then we have the Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands, what I'm seeing here is that everything comes together beautifully. Instead of having conflict, which often you see in the Five of Wands, there is like, with the way this Five of Wands is, I'm seeing union. I'm seeing like, how like before a game or before like a musician or musicians might go on stage, everybody puts their hand in the middle and then, like that. And then they like do the thing and say, okay, let's go, have this amazing performance or, whatever it is. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing teamwork. I'm seeing coming together. I'm seeing, a lot of effort in making things happen. But from that, I'm seeing that things are different. Remember how I talked about things in the past may have been difficult? I'm seeing that it's almost like the opposite of being difficult. It's like working through things before it becomes difficult. So talking through things, open communication, equal effort, all of those things that would avoid getting to a conflicted Five of Wands card. Okay, does that make sense? So yeah, I feel like things are just so much easier going forward than something was in the past. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. And this makes a lot of sense because you're working together instead of battling each other, like which you may have had in the past in either a past relationship or in this relationship, but in the past, right? It's like overcoming that. So if this is a new relationship that we're talking about here, taking this leap of faith, then it seems to be a lot easier than a past relationship that you had. And if this is a current relationship that you're in and we're looking at you getting back together or, seeing if you can work through things, definitely I see that happening. Okay, putting in the effort, communication, looking at things, checking in, where are we in our relationship? Is everything going okay? I feel that there's a commitment to make things flow, to make things easier, to make things work. Okay, a commitment on both sides. And then here we have the Tower card. So with the Tower card, I definitely feel like this is connected to something in the past. With the Five of Wands, remember I talked about with the Five of Wands in the past, there could have been some sort of conflict, something that was coming in between. So this could be a past relationship that you had where everything was a conflict, everything was a battle, and there was a lack of commitment. There just like nothing was, it was like everything was a constant back and forth, push and pull. Okay. And then, so that could be in a past relationship. If what we're looking at here is a current relationship and you're wondering, can you work through things? Okay. What I'm seeing with the Tower card for you is that you can work through things, that if you had a period of time with the Tower card where it looked like you were going to break up or maybe you did split up, I feel like absolutely you can, there's still a sense of foundation here that with the hard work you can rebuild, okay? And then we have the Nine of Wands. And what I see with the Nine of Wands is that, we talked about the Tower card and the Five of Wands, and then how you have the Three of Pentacles here. So with all of these cards kind of combined, along with the Nine of Wands here, I'm seeing that you shouldn't give up, okay? That you are very, very close to getting what you want. So if you're on the edge, if you're thinking like, oh, maybe I should give up on dating, but maybe I should give it one more try. Spirit says, give it one more try, because difficulties that you've had in the past will be a thing of the past. Like, you don't have to repeat those lessons. You don't have to repeat that same type of relationship again. This time could absolutely be different. And I'm also seeing that if this is a current relationship that we're looking at, and you're wondering, should I take a leap of faith and should I, move forward and try to repair this relationship with this person? What I'm seeing is that Spirit is saying that you don't have to give up on this. Spirit is saying, keep going, give it a chance with this, with hard work. Whatever happened here can be repaired. Because and normally I might not say that with the Tower card in this type of situation, but what I'm feeling with the Tower card is that there was this huge breakdown in communication, a huge breakdown in, it really seems like the bottom line is there was a breakdown in communication, okay, where things with the Five of Wands were in conflict. But because the Five of Wands is so peaceful here, that's why I feel like within a current relationship here, if that's your case, it's possible to fix the Tower card moment that you may have had, okay? Yeah, and I feel like with some effort, I feel like there's just this little hurdle that you would need to get over in that instance, okay? And it's kind of, you know, basically the same thing with if you're wondering, should I get back, you know, into the dating pool? Should I put myself out there again? It's like this one little hurdle that you would need to get over in, you know, maybe going on a few dates, maybe meeting a few different people, and then finding the right one. So that could be what your hurdle is here. Okay. And then we have the Judgment card. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, this is exactly why I said what I said. If you're watching this because you're in a current relationship that fell apart, it's possible to fix it. Okay, you have the Judgment card. So what I'm seeing in your case here is that there is an awakening. There is a sense of, okay, I didn't realize that I wasn't listening to you. Let's, you know, let's talk. Let's get everything out on the table. Let's fix this. Okay. Almost like a sense of when things really came crashing down and when it became real that this relationship might come to an end, you're saying, whoa, wait a minute. Like, do we really want this to end? I think we can fix this. And Spirit is saying, yes, you can fix it. Okay. Now, the other thing that I'm seeing, if you're single and you're like, I don't know, should I take a chance on this person? Should I, you know, start dating again, whatever your particular situation is? What I'm seeing here with the Judgment card is that this time will be different. And I think I said that somewhere else, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did, but maybe it was just in my mind and I didn't get to it. But yeah, things will be different. Give it another chance and go forward. Take a leap of faith, because I feel like you'll be pleasantly surprised with the outcome. So here we have the Magician card. So the first thing that I'm seeing with the Magician card that I want to point out, if you're watching this because you're in a current relationship and you're wondering, should I take a leap of faith with this business venture with my partner? Spirit says yes. Spirit says that the two of you coming together to pursue this particular thing will be like magic. Everything will just kind of align on your path and work out perfectly for you. Okay. And if this is a new relationship, if you're, you know, wondering, should I move forward with this person, or should I just get back out there and start dating? What I'm seeing with the Magician card is that you will be manifesting exactly what you want. Okay, especially if you want like to get married, if you're looking for someone who wants a long-term commitment, someone who will honor you and, you know, all of those things. I feel like this is the perfect time to actually manifest this person, to bring forth this like meeting this person, this connection. Okay, I feel like your paths are aligning. And I feel like this person would just like kind of materialize, okay? Because here you have shout to the heavens with happiness, and I'm getting the sense with the Magician card that this person would kind of, like some of you would feel like you were guided toward this person, like maybe a spirit guide or someone, a loved one who has passed on, helped to guide you directly into the path, so that you can meet this person. And then we have the Chariot card. So with the Chariot card, what I'm seeing here is that taking a leap of faith with this person, can lead to great things. I feel like you're both you both have the same level of commitment, dedication. You're both looking for something long term. I'm also seeing that if you want children, that you will be finding the person that you could have children with. Okay, I'm definitely seeing that here. So there's great reward after putting an effort into something with the Chariot card here. So, yeah, it's like two people coming together, or an idea coming together that two people had in the case of if you're wanting to start a new venture with this person. There's great success. It's like having a very, very similar vision of how you want things to go forward with a long-term commitment. It's very, very similar vision. There's a few things that might be a little bit different, but nothing that would prevent you from moving forward and having like the life that you want with this person. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So absolutely, this is a partnership or a venture moving forward that's very well balanced. I feel that you both give equally, or will both give equally into this venture or this relationship going forward. I feel like it's reciprocal. Okay, so I feel like there's just this even exchange. Like everything is equal. I'm getting a sense of when one person needs more support than the other person is there to offer that support. It's very caring, very generous, and I'm seeing with the scales here that this could definitely lead to marriage. And at the very, very least, it could lead to a long-term commitment with this person. So, yeah, that is what I'm seeing here. I wish you so much luck with this leap of faith that you might be taking in romance. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked below. Thank you so much for watching.